Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Wellness Wednesdays. My name is Cheryl Earnhardt. I'm a Senior Ruby Ambassador, and I am also a holistic health coach. First, I want to thank Haley for allowing me to bring you this information on Wednesdays. I'm super excited to do that. Just a little bit of history about me. The end of this month, it will be 3 years that I have been with Plexus, and I will tell you the training that we have now was not in place at that time. So the only thing that I knew to do was to dig into each and every single ingredient in the products and see how the products ticked. And that is what spurred me to become a holistic health coach. When I found out that the products were about more than weight loss and they were all about gut health, it really just spurred a whole new fascination for me. And becoming a holistic health coach is one of the best educations that I have ever received. I just finished that certification in August of this year. So anyway, today I'm going to bring you information on our core product, the Plexus Slim. It is as we all know, critical in stabilizing your blood sugar levels, which is crucial for everyone, even if you're diabetic or not. Blood sugar issues being up and down all the time can create havoc. You may not see it now, but it could show up 10, 15, 20 years down the road with having health issues. So stabilizing your blood sugar is crucial. Also, the product, stabilizes your blood pressure levels and your cholesterol levels. And in my 3 years, I have seen it bring down cholesterol levels very quickly. Also, it attacks fat and not muscle, which is great. We want to hold on to all the muscle that we have. So your body stores most all of its toxins that you consume in your fat cells, which is the safest place for them to be. And we consume toxins daily, whether it is in shampoo that we use on our head, deodorant, the air we breathe, the food that we eat, that we just consume. We can't avoid toxins. So even people can experience detox symptoms with just one or two packets of Slim. That's why I always tell people you'll feel worse before you feel better, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. So I always give them that detox information and encourage them to stick with drinking their water to help flush those toxins out of the body. Also, just a little bit about some of the ingredients. As we know, the product is sweetened with stevia, which is super sweet. You can cut that sweetness with a little bit of lemon or lime. You can serve it over ice. It'll change the taste up and change the sweetness a little bit. Also, our stevia is cold pressed. It's not chemically processed. Some people who are allergic to stevia are actually allergic to the processing of the stevia, not necessarily the stevia itself. Also, we have alpha lipoic acid, which is a great anti-inflammatory. I will say that my aches and pains that I had before starting the product disappeared with just the Slim alone. The next thing that's on the label is caffeine, and the label says less than 2%. I will tell you that is on the label because the government a regulation, so we have to put that on there because we have the green coffee bean extract as an ingredient. I know that in testing it has never actually shown up in the product, but it has to be on the label. Also, natural flavors is listed on the ingredients, and I'll tell you, as a holistic health coach, those words make me cringe a little bit because petroleum is a natural ingredient. Your red number 40 and your blue lake number 10 are all petroleum based, and as we know, those are not that great for you. So anyway, our natural flavors, because I contacted product development, are mulberry, blueberry. It's been a while since I contacted them, and there's a third one, and I can't remember what it was. Also, silicone dioxide is on there as an ingredient. That is a caking agent. It's to keeps the powder from not caking up. Silicone dioxide is something that we consume pretty much anytime you eat a green leafy vegetable or anything that grew in the ground. It absorbs when it's growing silicone dioxide, so you can get trace amounts of that in your food. And that is actually sand or quartz. That's just finely ground up, and it's you just absorb it in your food anyway. So that's what that is, silicone dioxide. Also, we have chromium in the product, and we also have that in a couple of our products. And I've been asked this several times. Is there a toxic amount of chromium? Are we consuming too much chromium in these products? And the government has set no limitations on the toxic amount of chromium that's in these products, but the government has set what they think we need in these products. I think it's been said that you have to drink 74 packets of Slim a day to reach toxic levels, so I don't advise anyone doing that. Also, the taste can change from time to time. That's all just due to harvesting. If you think about your own garden, you harvest your tomatoes at the beginning of the season. At the end of the season, they're a little different. Same thing with any vegetable that you grow. Our ingredients are processed throughout the year, so harvesting times change. So the ingredients will change a little bit. So that can change the taste of the Slim. Also, at one point, we had little black flecks that were floating around in the Slim that almost refused to dissolve in the water. That's all due to harvesting. So if you ever have a question about the taste of it, most likely it's due to harvesting. Also, it's nice and cold this time of year. I don't advise you to boil the Slim. It does alter the effectiveness of the product, but you can warm it. That's perfectly fine to do that. Also, spacing out the products from other medications, such as thyroid, for instance. It's been advised to space out your thyroid medication from your products at least an hour, if not 4 hours. Excuse me. Also, it says on the packaging, and I think they've changed the wording on this a little bit, but I still had someone ask me. Just because you take the product, yes, you can go in the sunlight. It's the product itself that cannot be exposed to the sunlight. So make sure you store it in a nice, cool place like your pantry. Don't put it in the cabinet beside the stove because excessive heat and excessive cold can alter the product. So anyway, I hope this helps you guys, and I will be bringing you some more product information maybe later on Wednesday or maybe later today. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a great day.